Among all the problems that I had early on with my writing, for sure the rhythm on my writing and the flow of it and how it sounds is one of the biggest. There is always like I always have an ideal voice in my head, an ideal output on or about how I want my essay to sound eventually. But then when I end up reading it, that voice it diverges from the original one the one I'd like to that I envisioned it at the beginning. So this is really a problem, and it was really a problem because it makes my writing feel boring to myself, and it makes it sometimes feel stuck, and so I didn't know how to overcome this problem. And because I'm here on YouTube to show what I'm working on and what I'm learning, in today's video I want to introduce you to the rhythm editing. The rhythm editing is the way I'm currently trying to overcome this problem, and how actually I get better on my writing doing it. So let's start from the beginning. So there is a difference between writing and editing. So writers like Jordan Peterson said that, for example, Jordan Peterson, he said that writing is just putting something on the paper, and the actual work get done like once you editing your writing. And I can agree more. Actually, Stephen King said that writing is human and editing is divine. So everything has to be done once you edit. So I used to trying to edit while I'm right, but I found that it doesn't really help me. So I prefer to, free my attention from the actual flow and give them to my piece after a shape. And I do that when I edit my essay. So how I overcome this problem is by simply reading it out loud. If you're reading out loud, you get a really clearly a sense of what it sounds boring, what it sounds stuck, when it sounds redundant, what it sounds too much. And in the same time, you get a feeling of what it sounds engaging, what it sounds conversational, what it sounds beautiful. And this there is a beautiful exercise from the writer Gary Provost that he showed how this works in practice, and I would like to read it with you today. This sentence has 5 words. Here are 5 more words. 5-word sentences are fine, but several together become monotonous. Listen to what is happening. The writing is getting boring. The sounds of it drones. It's like a stuck record. The ear demands variety. Now listen. I vary the sentence length and I create music. Music. The writing sings. It has a pleasant rhythm, a little harmony. I use a short sentence and I use a sentence of medium length. And sometimes, when I'm certain the reader is rested, I will engage him with a sentence of considerable length, a sentence that burns with energy and builds with all the impetus of a crescendo, the rolls of the drums and the crash of cymbals. Sounds that say, listen to this, it is important. So write with a combination of short, medium and long sentence. create a sound that pleases the reader ear. Don't just write words, write music. You see how by reading out loud you feel the music of the music of this writing. It's just it actually really profoundly influenced me and my writing. This small piece of advice, and I hope this was insightful and helpful for you as well. If so, consider to subscribe to this channel if you are passionate about writing, and consider to leave me a comment to let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you in another video.